Welcome to the Hebel Cultural Center and Natural History Preserve. Our ancestors gathered and hunted for their clothing as well as for their food. Cedar bark was used to make many items such as mats, baskets of various designs, and even clothing. Here are some examples of cedar shirts. Women also wore skirts made of cedar, and in rainy weather, cedar bark capes. And here's an example of a ceremonial dancer's headdress made with cedar and feathers. Woven cone-shaped cedar bark hats with a buckskin chin strap were worn both by men and women to protect their heads from the sun and rain. These are still worn today as a symbol of honoring our traditions. Dogs are raised for their wool. Mountain goat and dog wool was collected to spin and weave into blankets or knit into socks. Blankets were often worn as capes in the winter for warmth. Sometimes they were adorned with soft duck-down feathers. When deer, beaver, otter, or bear were hunted, their skins were also used for clothing. Raccoon, wolf, beaver, and bear skins were used for hats, scarves, and capes. Deer skin was used to make shirts and for leggings and footwear. Clothing was often skillfully embellished with designs made from shells or beads. They could be very elaborate, especially if worn for ceremonies or gatherings. Beads and shells were highly prized and often traded. Here are some beautiful examples of beadwork designs on moccasins, arm cuffs, and belts. These were recently donated to the museum. Beadwork is a traditional skill that has been passed down through the generations. To be gifted an article with beadwork is considered a great honor. Here are some examples of traditional beadwork on some modern-day objects. Come by the Hebel Cultural Center to see the traditions of our ancestors. You may end up taking something home from our gift shop to add to your traditional wardrobe.